Lotus Pond is a man-made lake and popular tourist destination on the east side of Zuoying District in Kaohsiung City in southern Taiwan. Opened in 1951, it is famous for the lotus plants on the lake and the numerous temples around the lake, including the Spring and Autumn Pavilions, the Dragon and Tiger Pagodas, and the Confucian Temple. Lotus Pond was the site for several water sporting events for World Games 2009, including canoe, polo, water ski, and dragon boat. Temple. Confucius Temple. The old Confucius Temple was originally built in 1684. The temple's circumference is up to 122 units of length and full scale. However, in Japanese colonial period, due to lack of maintenance, it was only preserved Zhongshan Shrine presently, which located in the west side of Old City Elementary School nearby Lotus Pond. The new Confucius Temple was located in northwest corner of Lotus Pond. Then, it was relocated and rebuilt in 1977. Located in north shore of Lotus Pond, its pattern had followed Song Dynasty Confucian Temple and Shandong Khufu Confucius Temple layouts as model. Its Dacheng Hall had followed the layouts of the Supreme Harmony Hall of the Imperial Palace. It had Xia and Shang and Zhou's color and culture, with yellow tiles covering the roof, black foundations stand on the floor, red pillars, windows and doors, and white stone railings. And it is the largest measure in Taiwan. Its Confucius ceremony still follows the traditional of Bao Yi dance. Spring and Autumn Pavilions. It was established in 1953, were two Chinese palace-style pavilions. Spring and Autumn Pavilions, named from the Spring Pavilion and Autumn Pavilion. Each of these two is 4 stories and octagonal, green tiles and yellow walls, like an antique pagoda reflected in the water, and they communicate with each other by 9-bend bridge, also called Spring and Autumn Royal Pavilion, set up by commemorated the martial saint, Lord Kaohsiung. There is a Guanyin statue which is riding a dragon in the front end of the Spring and Autumn Pavilions. According to local legend, the goddess of mercy had rode the dragon, appeared in the clouds, and instruct followers to build icons the form of its coming out between the Spring Pavilion and Autumn Pavilion. Therefore, now there is a Guanyin statue which is riding a dragon. Dragon and Tiger Pagodas. The tower's height of 7 stories has set up to stand on the lake. In front of the buildings have their own dragon and tiger statue. The visitors can as the tower's body as road, entering the dragon's mouth and coming out from the tiger's mouth. It means auspicious. The towers communicate with shore by 9-bend bridge. It corresponded to the surface of lake. They are painted with China's filial piety illustration in the Dragon Tower, and painted the 12 Magi and the Jade Emperor 30 palaces in Tiger Tower. Peikai Pavilion. Peikai Pavilion honors the Daoist deity Shanwu under the honorific G0D Emperor of the North Pole. It belongs to Zuoying Yuandai Temple and Feng Gu Palace. It claims to have the highest water statues in Southeast Asia. According to legend, Shanwu spoke through mediums to order the building of this pavilion. The pavilion itself is 72 meters tall and made from grout, and the 7-star sword in the god's hand is length of 38.5 meters. Its peaks has gullies and fountains to serve as background, and it used arch bridge connected statues. The place of worshipping and office of temple is under the statue. Kai Ming Palace, also called southeast of Dilike Hall. Kai Ming Palace is the most spectacular temple by Lotus Pond. Located in the west and facing the east, the temple was rebuilt in 1973 as a 3-story, palace-style grand architecture. It is mainly for the worship of the 2 sages, Confucius and Lord Guan. While Taiwanese people were worried about being influenced by the Japanese customs, such as its culture, folklore, and religion, Those who founded Kaiming Hall, including Xi Wang and Chen Wang, constructed Mingda Hall under God's will by tossing divination blocks. Those great founders have dedicated themselves to Kaiming Palace ever since in the hope of maintaining the traditional virtues and saving the society from corruption. Tianfu Palace, located at number 158 Liantan Road, Zuoying District, Kaohsiung City, 813, Taiwan. It was established at 1660. The central camp marshal was worshipped in Fujian Province, Quanzhou Prefecture, which crowded into followers everywhere, an endless stream of pilgrims. It can solve all problems by followers. Tianfu Palace is not only a head of temple of worshipping the central camp marshal, but also a champion of all temples in Zuoying, which the number of pilgrims came to pilgrimage. The palace provides services of comfortable accommodation and receives deeply praise from pilgrims. God Temple, Pinyin, Tiangong Miao, located at number 1, Lane 549 Zuoying Avenue, Zuoying District, Kaohsiung City, 813, Taiwan. It worships Father of God, Mother Nuwa of Goddess, and Jade God of the folk beliefs, called God. 1957, it built the front and rear temples and called inside the Celestial Palace. It designed a huge painting of masterpiece of a dragon heavenward, and it's also a spiritual that symbolized by known as the first word of Tain, and its gradation has the ancient traditional technology art of elegant handwriting, which is a foundation work for commemorating ancestors. Xianxiu 3 Mountain Palace, located at number 240 Zuoying Xia Road, Zuoying District, Kaohsiung City, 813, Taiwan. It was situated in opposite with new Confucian Temple of Lotus Pond and situated in Hello Market of Zuoying. It worships 3 mountain spirits: Fujin Mountain, Ming Mountain and Du Mountain of Chaozhou Prefecture, and they are a natural mountain godhead and portrait. Jianshu Father God is a mountain portrait statue. There are a wearing scholarly guardian father who manage documents and a wearing helmets and armor house father whose feats is excellent. Jianju Father God had originated from the belief of Chaozhou Prefecture. Later, it had extended to Hakka village, and possesses features of Hakka hometown. Jinfu Temple, located at 3F, number 81, Lane 6 Zuoying Avenue, Zuoying District, Kaohsiung City, 813, Taiwan. It was established at 1661, called Jinfu Union originally, and followers called it Peichai to Land God Temple. It worships Earth God and patron saint of Peichai-tu and the North Gate. Jinfu Temple is the monument class 1 abreast with Gongchen Well of Northgate and the Old City. The Earth God blesses every household for peace and good harvest. Local ancestors extended to celebrate birth of the Earth God on the 15th of August in lunar calendar. Chenghu Wang Temple. The Old City Chenghu Wang Temple was built in 1704. It worships Chenghu Wang. When the Fengshan country ruled in this time, residents constructed straw hut out of Northgate to worship the Chenghu Wang, which was the first model of the Old City Chenghu Wang Temple. The Chenghu Wang Temple was originally a gateway of the Old City area and the trade. At the time, Peichai-tao Street was crowded and bustling. Believers shuttled in front of the temple. It became an important gateway of trade. It experienced Lin Shuangwang rebellion. The county was moved to Fengshan, destroyed by Japanese. The government retreated to Taiwan. Damages by refugees. A many time of rehabilitations and rebuilds. The history of Chenghu Wang Temple is the miniature of southern Taiwan experienced ups and downs for 200 years. In temple, every board and Zhao seems to talk quietly about the footsteps of ancestors. The old city Chenghu Wang Temple will tour Zuoying inside and outside for 13 spots about every birthday of lunar calendar on the 20th of May. It still is one of the important activities in the Zuoying Temple Fair. Sengkang Temple. The temple worships the Master King Shui, who was a national hero in Song Dynasty who fought against the Yuan army. His jobs included the holding of management of awards for good deeds and punishment for evil deeds. He saved the souls of thousands of people. The temple is located at east to west. The front side is Lotus Pond, right is Banping Hill, and left side leaning Gishan. Set of eastern and western architectural features of the merger. Its construction is majestic and manner is solemn. Chde Palace. It worships Masui and commonly be known as Matsu Temple. During the Japanese occupation period, Japanese had even set up agriculture office for the temple. Afterwards, was changed to the regiment branch. Chde Palace was rebuilt at 1973 and finished at 1976. The Japanese government ordered to abolish the position of Chde Palace, however, it was rebuilt after Taiwan restoration. While every birthday of gods, the temple will invite Taiwanese opera group to perform, and it is very special about building a stage in front of temple. Siji Palace. It worships Beijing Daddy. Every Chongyuan festival, every household hangs radish on door for memorial service. Parting sacrifice on table before the gods such as radish, animal sacrifice, glutinous rice lump and fruits to offer sacrifices to gods or ancestors. This ceremony of sacrificing radish still was rumored in civil. Chih Palace was originally built in 1719 at Fengshan, moved to Zuoying and renovated in 1960, worshipping Beijing Daddy, Black Tiger Marshal and other gods. They became patrons and of local residents an endless stream of pilgrims. In 1974, Beijing Daddy ordered to build Dragon and Tiger Pagodas. Zuoying Dragon and Tiger Pagodas has become the one of famous landmarks after it finished construction. Kaohsiung Production Pavilion. It located at Kua Road, and originally it was Lotus Pond Scenic Area Administration. The reason why it will be set Production Pavilion is because of the merger of the counties. The government, in order to promote the integration of Kaohsiung high-quality agricultural products, they combined agricultural products with human history, quality and high-specification testing to create a Kaohsiung preferred brand value. Through Production Pavilion, they can market Kaohsiung high-quality agricultural products and promote agricultural policies. Production Pavilion not only sells agricultural products which display on selling area but also has deli area for people to enjoy a meal. Restaurant's biggest feature is the use of ingredients which from Kaohsiung. In Story House, there are many video played in audio-visual conference rooms to make audiences to watch in order to obtain agricultural information. There are also a DIY classrooms and cooking classroom. DIY classroom is made to teach people make handmade DIY to do some simple productions, such as hats, quilters, soap, etc. And cooking classroom is made to teach people make delicious and simple delicacies with Kaohsiung local ingredients. Food in Lotus Pond. Fire Lion Cake. Zuoying was used to be the administrative center of the Hunan County. Surrounding by many temples, the Lotus Pond is the only place for religion carnival in Taiwan. There are many unique religious activities during the carnival, attacking Cannon Castle, and touring Fire Lion. The Fire Lion is the spirit symbol of the Hunan Festival. Requested by the city of Kaohsiung, Changwide Bakery Store has created a special Fire Lion cake by using husked lotus and red bean. This delicious cake also gives the meaning of good fortune and happiness. Da Duogong Peace Cake. The god of birth of Tszkai Temple in Zuoying is also known as Da Duogong. In the old time, people put water spinach on the table to honor Da Duogong's legend for his mercy and kindness. This old fashion is still retained until now in Zuoying area. Picking from the spirits of this local belief, the Da Duogong Peace Cake is made from whole water spinach plant by Changwide Bakery Store. With its nutrition and special taste of water spinach, the Da Duogong Peace Cake becomes a very popular dessert. Ben beef noodles. It is major in noodles, prices from 50 to 110. It has two kinds of meals, several soups and dishes. The beef soup made of onion, carrots, bone, and traditional Chinese medicine. The soup is not greasy and with a rich aroma, very delicious, and the beef with noodle is soft and tastes like beef jerky. It is worth tasting. Gong carambola soup. It is 50 years old. The largest feature is there are a vat of carambola juice, full of carambola on stall and autographs. The merchandise is carambola juice with sweet and salty two flavors. The price depends on the capacity size divided into $20 of small cup, $30 of middle cup, big cup and bottle of $50. Prices are very approachable. Sweet carambola juice for quenching thirst. However, salty parabola juice can protect the throat and improve cough. There is another very special food, carambola candy. It looks red and flat, tastes sweet and salty, has efficacy of protect the throat and improve cough. Fenyang Wonton Shop. This shop is located in Zuoying's second public market entrance. The feature of shop is only selling wonton soup and soup with eggs. The shop is always in an endless stream whenever day or night, and it is food that residents will eat. There are 12 wontons in a bowl of wonton soup. The skin of wonton is very elastic and different from general taste of wonton. The pork stuffing of wonton is many and sweet, and plus simple pepper and celery for seasoning. Therefore, it is a delicious bowl of Fenyang wonton. Travel Service Center, number 110 Chengli Road, Zuoying District, Kaohsiung City 813, Taiwan. Opening hours 09001800. Contact number gallery.